Today our last class, so we will continue till 5:50. So last 10 minutes we will take question of student. If anyone have any question relevant to IELTS course, so we will address it as a response of the question. So basically for IELTS preparation, one thing is really important is consistency. So if you constantly with the proper dedication study your IELTS, so you can eventually clear your exam. But if you spend 1 day on IELTS and also take some test and next day you busy in other activity, so in that way you cannot get a good score. So it is really important for student to continuously practice it and pay more attention during their preparation. So today Man Sabha will ask you a question relevant to speaking. Mean she will conduct a mock test, and if anyone want to participate, they can raise their hand so we can start from one by one. Okay. So you can raise your hand. So Ma'am Sabah, uh,
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum Salam.
Okay, today we will mainly focus on part 1, part 2, and part 3 questions. So please feel relaxed and speak confidently. Okay, let's begin the session. And anyone willing?
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Uh, I am willing.
Okay,
I'm sorry, like I did not raise my hand.
okay. Now, sir, your topic is transport.
Transfer.
Okay.
Uh, like, is it a topic for the cue card?
No, it's part 1 related to part 1.
Okay, you can.
Now, I can
Yes, yes.
start. So, please listen carefully. How did you get here today?
I get here today with the help of my motorcycle.
Okay. What is your favorite mode of transport?
I do not have a car, but my favorite mode of transport is indeed a car. However, I wish to get one, but right now I use a motorcycle.
Okay. Do you ever use public transport?
Yes, indeed, I do use public transport since we live in a like a metropolitan city. There's a lot of public transport here, and I do use it to get back to home from my office.
Okay. So, do you like the transport system in your country?
Yeah, I do like the transport system in my country because of the reason that it is quite cheap, and they are never delayed.
Okay. What is the difference between taking a bus and taking a train?
Uh, Taking a bus, there's a difference between both of these, even though they are used for the same purpose. But the procedure for train is quite time taking as compared to the bus. You have to follow a lot of protocols, such as you need to book your train. If you need to book the seat in train, like maybe a week before, but in case of bus, you can do it on the run.
Okay, now, sir, you're complete part one. And okay, now share my screen.
Yes, I can view your screen.
My screen is visible.
Yes, indeed it is.
Okay. Now we will move to part two. So your topic is exercise, like activities. So describe an exercise, and you have a 1 minute. Okay, sir, your time is over, and you can start the cue card.
I just need like maybe 20 seconds more.
Show.
Okay, so like I'm done. Let's start speaking.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. So I do know a lot of exercise, but one that is my favorite, and because of the reason that I have been doing that since a long time. It is brisk walk. It is just like regular walk. The only difference is that instead of walking with a normal pace, you just walk a little bit faster. And moreover, I have been doing this in since August after my graduation, and it is something that I liked a lot. I have compared this exercise with other exercises as well, but this one is something that helps me to stay active, and yes, it just makes me feel fresh. Moreover, like talking about what kind of people are suited for this is someone who is not much obese, and neither he's much not much slim. It is some like a person ideal is a person is ideal for this type of activity. Someone who is somewhere between obese and slim.
Okay. You
You can
have
let me
complete.
know. You can let me
You
know if like I haven't completed the 2 hour threshold. Sorry, 2 minute of threshold.
okay, sir? You have complete 2 minutes or 5 seconds. So now we can move in part three.
Okay.
Okay. Your topic is weather.
But don't you think that like part three is about questions related to the part two?
Okay.
No, I'm just asking. You can like
Yes,
proceed
sir.
with that.
Basically, part three is relevant to part two, but ma'am asking from a random question.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. I'm fine with that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, sir, your first question is how many seasons are there in your country?
So basically, there are 4 seasons in my country: spring, autumn, winter, and summer. But one of my favorite season that I enjoyed a lot is winter, due to the reason that it's quite warm and cozy whenever you are in your in your home. You just need to wear some sweaters, and it is like you can enjoy bonfire as well.
Okay. Does
I
your
have another question. Sorry to interrupt, but like I have a question. So, like, like in real exam, will the question be like similar to the one that you asked, or will it be like something a little long, because of the reason that I think that the question that you asked, like it was quite like an, I think, how how to elaborate that.
Yes, sir. You can ask your question at the end of your session. For example, after your mock test, so you can ask this question.
Like, you can continue.
okay, sir, your next question is does your country ever have extreme weather?
Yes, my country does have extreme weather conditions. Like I can talk about recent event where winter went to an extreme temperature, lowest temperature, due to the reason that there were a lot of rains, which caused the temperature to drop more than normal, which makes the environment more colder.
Okay. Why do you think some people enjoy living in a hot climate?
I think that it is something that that varies depending upon the preference of an individual, but they do like summers because of the reason that they might love to eat ice cream. They and enjoy late nights out of the house because it is not cold. They can stay. Uh, they can wear comfortable clothes as well. This is something that would capture their that is some it is something that could capture their interest.
Okay. What do you think it must be like to live in a country with only one type of weather all year round?
Can you please repeat the question?
What do you think it must be like to live in a country with only one type of weather all year round?
I think it is something what I think is that uh, it is not that good to live in such a country where only one weather stays throughout the year, because in this way there will be no change, and people will get bored of wearing the same outfit for the whole year. Moreover, they will not be able to view different sceneries, or they will not be able to have different fruits that vary depending upon the environment or the temperature.
Okay. Okay, what do you think is affecting the world climate?
Okay, so one of the main reasons that is affecting the climate is the global warming, uh, the burning of fuels, fossil fuels, the burning of forest. It contributes a lot into the climate overall. Moreover, the glaciers are melting on the North Pole. That make due to the reason that temperature is overall rising, and we must do something regarding these issues.
Okay. Do you think individuals should take responsibilities for the world global climate?
I think yes, as an individual, because it is not an, it is when you as an individual will fulfill your part, it will affect overall, because if you will not be like if you will not be responsible for your part, then overall you will not be contributing to the society. So first of all, you need to correct yourself. You need to be make sure you should make sure that you avoid such activities that contribute towards these crises. And and if you do, then others will also do that, and you can avoid such things.
Okay, now, sir, your feedback is uh, in part one. So, so your ideas were clear, but your confidence or fluency, eh, your ideas were understandable, but you need to work on fluency. So you give very short answers. So try to extend your responses. But uh, but now um but now we move to part two. Um, 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 Part two, you spoke confidently and fluently, so your ideas were well developed and clear. So grammar and vocabulary, especially usage, were strong. So with minor pronunciation improvement, so you can reach a high band score. But in part three, you spoke well, and especially your ideas related to weather were relevant. So there were slightly hesitations, but overall your performance was good, and you can prove by using better vocabulary and sentence structure. So, like as adding examples with help, you can achieve a higher band score. So, Sarali, you can give the feedback.
Okay, sir, Burhan, I will like to add some few point. Overall, your performance is well. In part one, your answer was clear and direct, and overall, your part one was quite better. But your major problem in part two and part three. In part two, you will not engage the point clearly with each other. So you need to engage the point of cue card more clearly. That actually increase your overall performance in part two. And but overall, your ideas were was good. So you just need to polish it. And in finally in part 3, your average response was 30 seconds, so that is a better. But you will try to work to increase your time response. You increase almost 40 plus second. That is a quite better if you give the answer 40 plus second, so that is a better. and a minor problem in pose. You take pose in several questions, particularly in part 2. So you need to work on these area so you can easily improve it.
Okay, so can you give me an estimated band score? Like, what should I expect?
At this time, your band score approximately 6.5, and it's mean maybe you can get 0 0.5 above and below.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for your feedback. I will
Yeah,
work on it.
inshallah.
Okay, anyone interested? Okay, Sir Junaid Ahmed. Okay, your topic is part one to related like as a birthdays. So your first question is: do you usually celebrate your birthdays? Okay, Muhammad Arshad, you're mute. Your mic is unmute. Okay, sir, you are willing?
Yes.
Okay, sir, your topic is birthday.
Okay.
Uh, okay, your first question is: do you usually celebrate your birthdays?
Uh, uh, no, I don't usually celebrate my birthday. But when I was a child, I celebrated my birthday every year. But now I can't do this.
Okay. Which birthdays are the most important one in your country?
Uh, there are a lot of birthday important for me in my country, such that my family members and my best friend is also.
Okay. Do you think children should celebrate their birthdays with a party?
Yes, I think so. They celebrated their birthday with the parties because they would like this.
Okay. And now we will move to part two. So your cue card. Now gift like as object. Your cue card is describe a gift you recently gave to someone. You have a 1 minute. Okay, sir, your time is over and you can start the cue card.
Uh, a gift I recently gave to someone is my good friend who is we have known each other for a decade. Uh, and he is my he is a very good kind of person, such as he is loyal, he is very cooperative with each other. The gift was a watch, because he love he has a dream to have a watch collections in their house. Uh, so I plan to gift him a watch. The occasion was his birthday. When he gave us a party, I also gave the gift to him. Uh, so yeah, that's.
Okay, sir, you have a complete in 1 minute.
I have problem with Q card. I uh, developing some ideas, but
Okay, so next move on part 3. So, like celebrities, your topic is. So, your first question is, how does someone become a celebrity?
in this era, it is easy to become a celebrity through social media, because everyone is willing to be a influencer. Everyone. So yeah, in this era, everyone easily become celebrity.
Okay. Are all celebrities actor or singer? Singer.
Your voice is low.
Okay. Are are all celebrities actor or singers?
In my country, they both are mixed. There are a lot of actors as well as a singer. It totally depends on you, which you follow the most, and uh, his influence on you.
Okay. Are there any downside to fame?
Your voice is quite low.
Okay. Now I'm audible? Okay.
Yes, yes, ma'am, you can ask.
Yes, yes.
Are there any downsides to fame?
Yes, there is a lot of positive and negative sides of social media. The one negative side of media is you you either scandals. So yeah.
Okay. Are modern celebrities different to celebrities a new decades ago?
Yes, there is a, very different difference between a decade ago celebrity and nowadays, because they are more fashion oriented than the last one. So yeah, there is a much difference between them.
Okay. You have a complete mock test and Sir Ali, you give the feedback. Muhammad Arshid.
Mohammad Arshad, your overall performance is better, but you need to continuously work on it. So, yes, you have ideas, but sometimes you cannot clearly discuss. Mean at the beginning, many student often face it. Mean they have ideas in their mind, but they cannot clearly discourse or discuss that idea. So, it can only be improved when you continuously work on it. So the best thing is that you should try to practice your speaking from official Cambridge books. So you should continuously take at least three tests, 2 or 3 tests regularly from Cambridge. I think the speaking session started from Cambridge book number 4 to book number 20. So when you continuously study 2 to 3 test, so you can easily use your ideas during the response. So overall, your performance is better.
Okay, thank you. I will do this. Can
Basic,
I
I
have
think basically at the starting, a student use ChatGPT and gave prompt to generate IELTS speaking questions. So usually the ChatGPT gave the relevant question. Those are more famous or more popular, like hometown or school education related to that. But when you practice from Cambridge official books, so then you can talk on a variety of different topic. So then you can easily develop ideas relevant to a new topic. So that is the reason I refer you.
okay, I will do. Can I connect it with you? Connect with you on next or next week?
Yes, you can continuously practice with him, but meanwhile you should also practice 2 3 tests from Cambridge official book.
No, I my question was, can I connect it with you next week or next week?
So can you repeat it again?
मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि क्या मैं आपसे आगे भी कनेक्टेड रह सकता हूँ इस स्पीकिंग के मामले में?
Yes, you can contact on a Slack with me.
Okay. Anyone willing?
Can I go? Can I start?
Sure.
Okay. Am I audible to you? Is my voice
Yeah.
clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Sir Junaid Ahmed. You are ready?
Yes. पहले आप मुझे बता सकते हैं कि क्या स्ट्रक्चर फॉलो कर रही हैं आप अभी इस मॉक टेस्ट के लिए?
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सर, मैं जो अब आपसे पार्ट 1, पार्ट 2 और पार्ट 3 का सुनूंगी तो तकरीबन आपका उसी से ही मिलता-जुलता ही होगा। सो परेशान ना हो।
ओके
हाँ जी।
ओके
योर टॉपिक इज फैमिली एंड फ्रेंड्स। ओके, in part 1. Do you spend much time with your family?
Yes, I do spend a lot of time with my family. In fact, I do spend my time more with family than I spend my time with friends.
Okay. Who are you closest to in your family?
The person that I'm closest to is probably my mother, because she's the most understanding person in my family.
Okay. What is your best friend? Who is your best friend?
I would say the best friend that I've had for so long is my mother, and because I tend not to keep secrets from her, uh, I can share anything with her, and I feel comfortable in doing so.
Okay. Is family important in your country?
Yes, very much. If you compare Pakistan, that's where I'm from. So if we compare Pakistan to other countries and the norms, the family norms in Pakistan, then I am pretty sure that the family ethics are very much visible in all parts of the country.
Okay. Okay, now, Sir Junaid, we will move to part 2. On cue card, your topic is family, and your cue card is describe a member of your family you get on well with. You have a 1 minute. and you can speak.
Ma'am, could you repeat the question again? Or the cue card?
Describe a member of your family you get on well with.
Okay, thank you.
Now, sir, you can start.
Okay, as I mentioned earlier, the person that I get along with the most in my family is my mother. So, my mother is like the best friend to me, and she's everything to me. And the and even when I'm with friends, I tend not to share some things. But when I'm with my mother, I tend to share everything with her. Everything she knows everything about me that our relationship is such that she tends not to um, she confides in me so much that she does not like question my actions or whatever. She just trusts me, and so I often do. We often go on outings together, and we often do stuff like uh, sharing about my experiences. She shares her experiences with me as well. So, and that is something that I think we both do comfortable in doing with together, because uh, I think so. It's just a mutual connection that um, that has been formed over many years. So I think it's just a natural feeling that became strong over time.
Okay, you have completed in 1 minute and 35 seconds. Okay.
Okay. Ma'am, is the limit for the cue card like you have to speak for at least
Two.
2 to 3 minutes?
No, it's 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. We will move to part 3.
Mhm.
Is family important in your country?
Yes, family is important, but I think the answer to the question is subjective, because, but for me, it's very
I
important,
know, I
and
know, I know.
I think for me, it's very important, and mm, the reason for that is that because even outside my family, even with the relatives, uh, with my close relatives, I have observed that they are valuing their families over their friends and outside social circle. So it's just something that 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 comes from inheritance. So I think it's very important in our country,
Okay.
at least for me.
Okay. How do you think the family will change in the future?
In my opinion, I think it's changing drastically. The family norms, the conventions, and the family tradition in all parts of the world are changing, um, especially with the advancement of technology, because the information and the influence of advancement. is uh, is so much significant that the that if you that the, you cannot compare a 5-year-old or in today's day with the 5-year-old of the with the 5-year-old from a decades back. So I think it's changing.
Okay. What role do grandparents play in the family in your country?
Sorry, could you repeat that question?
What role do grandparents play in the family in your country?
Mm, so I think grandparents are a blessing to have, and they serve as a wise. I think grandparents serve as like the uh, pillars of wisdom in every family, wherever they are present, and even our parents, whom we look up to, they even rely on their parents, even if their parents or my grandparents are old. So I think whether whenever we are facing an unknown crisis or whenever we need to deal with a problem, um, we can rely on our uh, we can rely on the advices from our grandparents, and also they play a huge role in um, transferring their generational knowledge to the next generation that shapes families.
Okay. Your last question is, who do who do you think should be responsible for the care of the elderly, the family or the government?
Mm, I think it should definitely be the male breadwinner. So a male is by nature built to be vigorous and to build um, and has the aspects to burden the problems of the whole house. So I think a man who is both the breadwinner of the house and who is able to sustain the house should be supporting every member of the family.
Okay. Now, Sir Ali, give the feedback. Sir Junaid Ahmed.
Sir Junaid, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Sir, in part one, you gave your answer very clearly, but you should work to explain your answer with a reason. And sometime when you give and talk about your own family, so you add this information to add a linking word. For example, for instance, okay, so that is a better impressive. Okay, so mean when you
Mhm.
use a linking word to add your own example, so that is a more better rather than to include as a general way.
Mhm. Mhm.
For example, if anyone say about your family, can you in your country how family live in their house? So first you start usually in our country family live as a combine in a house. For example, so here you can add for example in our house our family live like that. So that is a more better. Okay. So in part two Q card, you need to explain and you need to extend your time. Mean you should try to speak at least 2 minutes. That is a better. And overall, your performance is better. And also in the part three, you also need to explain more and also add reason. Basically, part three is related to you give the direct answer and then explain with the reason with the detail. Particularly in question one in part three, in the response of family, you first describe about family as a general, but then you say, I think my family do that thing. So Part 3 is basically depend on your opinion. So you can start your question with your own opinion. And particularly, you should try to give your answer as a general. Mean you should try to talk about a whole country or a whole society. So when you give the example, so then you can talk about a particular family. Otherwise, you should try to speak about a general idea about a society, how family live in a society, in a country, in our country. So when you give the example, so then you can talk about any specific one. Okay. So these are the weak areas you should try to work on it.
Okay. Anyone willing?
What band would you rate me based on that performance?
I think you should more work on it. So right now you are close to 6, but when you continuously practice, so you can easily reach your desired band.
Thank you, sir.
Basically, if your part 2 disturb and you cannot clearly talk about part 2 and your time is less than the required time, so maybe your part 1 and part 3 is more better. So you cannot cross 6.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Khizra Khalil.
Yes.
Okay. Your topic is languages. Okay. Now your
Mm.
first question is, how many foreign languages do you speak?
Well, I am bilingual. I speak only one foreign language, which is English, and that's how it is. Because English is a international language and it is spoken everywhere, and even in Pakistan, it is the language which is preferred while working. So yeah.
Okay. How many foreign languages do children in your country learn at school?
Well, our national language is Urdu. Children have to learn English as well because English is our official language. Any job or any kind of work or job should require English. So while speaking to their parents, children tend to use Urdu, and however, talking to anybody professionally, they tend to use English.
Okay. Do you think it is important to learn a foreign language?
Yes, it is important to learn a foreign language because it is proven in the research that the children that who learn foreign languages at an early age, they grab the language very easily and they don't get confused with the other language. And as they grow up, they get a good command on the language, and it also increases their intellectual level. So it's an advantage.
Okay, ma'am. You move on. Your cue card is language. Your top.
Ma'am, can you speak louder?
Okay. Now, ma'am, your cue card is describe a language you can learn. You have a 1 minute. Now, ma'am, you can start.
I have recently started learning Spanish. I started learning it 2 months back. Um, when I found out that the PhD I'm gonna start in the country usually taught in Spanish and the whole country speaks Spanish. Nobody knows English. So the reason why I started is pretty clear. For my PhD, I had to do it. And To learn this language, I chose IELTS Advantage. It is a platform that is, I would say, pretty good in teaching Spanish because they have a one-to-one session. I mean, if you want to talk to a person about how to develop the language and to get the feedback, so it is one of the best platforms I would suggest, and not only in the matter of quality, it also is I mean, it is good for those who are looking for something that are free. I mean, they provide free resources. You can easily get their books free of cost. You can get their feedback free of cost as well, and therefore I have found it pretty much good. Now I will tell you about the part that I have disliked a lot. I disliked it because the slangs in Spanish are pretty difficult. While listening to a Spanish, I mean, they use slangs a lot. So it becomes very difficult to understand what they are trying to say, and you are unable to communicate with those people if you don't know how to use slang language in Spanish. So this was one of the hardest part while learning this language. On the other hand, learning simple academic language was pretty easy because it was very simple and close to English. However, whenever you move to a country abroad, you will normally have to speak to the locals, and locals usually speak slangs. So it's better that you should learn both academic and slang language as well.
Okay. You have completed the cue card in 3 minutes. So you spoke very well, and your next part three, we will move on it. Your first question is, why do someone people struggle to learn a new language?
First of all, I would say the people usually don't give too much time to it. Whenever you try to learn something new that you have never heard of, people usually, they feel like it's not for me and I can't do it. Like for my example, I can give you an example. When I started learning Spanish, in the first week, I was pretty disheartened because it was very difficult to grab the idea, to understand. I was feeling like I can't do it. So it's the reason is that we don't take too much time to ourselves to think about it and get along with it.
Okay. What kind of dictionaries do people use to learn a language?
Well, it depends upon people. In the past, people usually used to use dictionaries to learn language, especially English. If you search online, there are like more than hundreds of dictionaries that are available in English language. But today, these days, people don't use dictionaries. I mean, there are many online platforms, like I said earlier about IELTS Advantage. They are pretty good at teaching English, so you really don't need to, use a dictionary.
Okay. Do you think it is important to learn the language of a country that you are visiting on holiday?
Um, well, it depends. I mean, English is international language. If you know this language and you're moving abroad only to visit that country, then it's okay. Every country knows English. However, if there is a country which is speaking another language than yours, it will be very difficult for you to get along with the people, to even communicate basic things. So I would say it's very important. For example, I remember my brother-in-law, he moved to Spain and he didn't know Spanish at all. So he had to learn it in order to communicate with people. So I think it's pretty important.
Yes. No, ma'am, no feedback.
Ma'am, can you speak louder?
Okay. My voice is
Yes,
audible.
you're audible. Yes, you're audible.
Okay. Your feedback is, ma'am, in part 1, part 2, and part 3. You spoke very confidently and fluently. So your ideas were well developed and clear. So especially grammar and vocabulary usage were strong. So with minor procrastination improvement, so you can reach a high band score. Especially on 7 band. So suddenly you can feedback on Ma'am Khizra Khalil.
Yes, ma'am. Khizra, your overall performance is better, and today you also cover your cue card, so that is a better thing. You improve it more. And just I found some few mistake, or I think a few weakness in part 3. You should try to extend your answer. Mean your every time in part 3 was 30 minutes, so you need to extend your answer. And one thing I also noticed during listening, I found you change your accent in for few time. So you should be pretend more natural. Mean maybe you change your accent, but during the interview, the examiner cannot find you change anytime your accent. So the same accent is a better throughout the interview. So that is a more positive thing. Overall, your performance is better. So for me, I think your band score is 7.5 plus.
Sir, the accent changed because of the level of confidence. Initially, I was pretty nervous, and therefore the accent was general. And when I felt confident, it changed. Does it make
Yeah,
difference?
yeah, but you can handle it because now you understand about your weakness and weak area. I will not say weakness, it's weak area. So you can easily handle it next time.
Thank you.
Yes. So this is our last class. So I hope everyone get their desired score, and I will hope for all. So if you have any question, you can contact on Slack with us. Ma'am Sabha, you can say anything.
Okay. Now किसी participant का कोई question?
So one thing is that you can easily get your desired score if you practice consistently. So be consistent. Yes, at the starting you can think you cannot do it, but actually after continuous practice you can easily get your desired score. And when you find your weak area, so then you should try to work on that area. So IELTS mean to improve your weak area.
Exactly, sir.
Uh, I would like to add something.
Yes, sir.
बहुत अच्छा सीखने को मिला इधर, मतलब पूरा वीक पे बहुत कुछ सीखा। तो इंशाल्लाह हम मेहनत करके 2 वीक में इंशाल्लाह अपने डिजायर बैंड करेंगे, और आप भी इधर दे रहे हैं तो इंशाल्लाह आपको भी डिजायर बैंड से भी वो कराएंगे इंशाल्लाह।
इंशाल्लाह। बस जो है ना, आप मेहनत ना छोड़े, ये चीज़ है।
इंशाल्लाह बस मेहनत चल रही है, इंशाल्लाह बताएंगे फिर आपको, इधर आए तो अच्छे लगते हैं।
Sure,
लेकिन
sir.
आपने आपने जो है ना जल्दबाजी नहीं करनी कि मेरी कोई डेडलाइन आ गई है तो मैंने बस अभी जो है ना टेस्ट के लिए चले जाना है।
नो नो
आप
नो,
पहले फीडबैक लें, जब आपको फीडबैक मिले कि आप अब इजीली अपना डिजायर स्कोर ले सकते हैं तो फिर जो है ना आप जाएं, जल्दबाजी नहीं करनी।
इंशाल्लाह इंशाल्लाह ऐसे ही होगा।
हम्म।
I have question. Is
जी
there
मैम।
any who has already appeared in CIP code in place? Section leader
मैम
code in
कैन यू
place
रिपीट,
का competition है ना?
कैन यू रिपीट इट?
हाँ सर, सेक्शन लीडर code in place का competition आ रहा है ना नेक्स्ट आई गेस
यस।
मार्च में। तो यहाँ पे कोई ऐसा है स्टूडेंट जो पहले अपेयर हुआ है, वो सेलेक्ट हुआ था या नहीं हुआ था?
I think, ma'am, here everyone is a beginner.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you can find on Slack. So I think during that competition, maybe someone start teaching about the competition. So there we can easily find someone new, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe anyone who have already participated.
इस हवाले से मैं कुछ ऐड करना चाहूँगा सेक्शन लीडर के हवाले से। मैंने
श्योर सर,
पार्ट
जरूर।
जी, मैंने पार्टिसिपेट तो ऑलरेडी नहीं किया, लेकिन मुझे पता है इस बारे में। और ये जैसे ही स्टार्ट होता है तो इससे कम से कम 10-15 दिन पहले ही जो है स्लैक पे जो है एक ग्रुप है इस रिलेटेड, कोडिंग के रिलेटेड। फिर वहाँ से जो है ना 2-3 वर्कशॉप इसके ऊपर होते हैं, प्रॉपर ट्रेन करते हैं उस हवाले से, क्योंकि हमें जो है एक अपना डेमो वीडियो बनाना होता है उसके लिए। तो अगर आप लोगों को बेसिक पाइथन के बारे में पता है और थोड़ी बहुत इंग्लिश बोल लेते हैं तो फिर तो कोई मसला ही नहीं है, ये इजी है, इतना डिफिकल्ट नहीं है।
एक्चुअली सर मेरा कंप्यूटेशनल बैकग्राउंड तो है, मुझे C++ और सी लैंग्वेज आती है, पाइथन थोड़ी बहुत आती है। तो मुझे ये समझ नहीं आ रही कि मैं पहले आइल्स दूँ या इसको छोड़ के उसकी तैयारी करूँ। मैं बीच में लटकी हुई हूँ, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या करूँ।
तो
मैम
मैम,
अभी जस्ट आप जो है ना आइल्स के ऊपर ही फोकस करें, और जो वो सेक्शन लीडर वाला काम है वो इजी है, जस्ट 1 वीक का काम है, ठीक है ना। जस्ट एक डेमो वीडियो है, और अगर आप पाइथन सीखना चाहती हैं तो उसमें भी ज्यादा से ज्यादा 2 से 3 दिन लगता है, क्योंकि लैंग्वेज सीखना इजी है। कोडिंग एक अलग चीज है, लेकिन लैंग्वेज सीखना इजी है, इतना मीन्स डीप में नहीं पढ़ाते वहाँ पे। तो जस्ट सिंपल जो होता है, कुछ टास्क हमें मिलते हैं तो वही हम एज अ सेक्शन लीडर वहाँ परफॉर्म कर रहे होते हैं। तो अभी आप काफी टाइम है उसमें, तो अभी आप फोकस करें आइल्स के ऊपर, और फरवरी के एंड तक आइल्स दे दें, देन आप वहां पे करें फिर पार्टिसिपेट।
असल में मैम ये है कि स्टूडेंट जब अपनी प्रोफाइल दूसरों से कंपेयर करते हैं तो उन्हें लगता है कि उनकी प्रोफाइल उस तरह नहीं है, तो वो फिर कहते हैं कि हम इस तरह की चीज़ें करें। लेकिन जब आप आईएलटीएस को प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं ना, तो फिर आप ज़्यादा कोशिश यही रखें कि आप पहले से क्लियर कर लें, क्योंकि इसके बगैर गुजारा नहीं है। तो मेरे माइंड में भी ऐसी थाट आती हैं कि उसमें पार्टिसिपेट कर लें, उसमें कर लें। लेकिन जो सर जफ़र साहब हैं वो पर्टिकुलरली कहते हैं कि जब आप आईएलटीएस की तैयारी कर रहे हैं तो आप इसे 100% दें, क्योंकि इसकी फ़ी भी ज़्यादा है और इसके ज़रिए ही आपको एडमिशन मिल सकता है। तो उसके बाद आप अपनी साथ प्रोफाइल भी इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं।
एक और ये भी चीज़ है कि ये जेन्युइन एक्सपीरियंस है कि आपको ना एक दफ़ा एक चीज़ पे फोकस रखना चाहिए। ये नहीं कि मैं वो भी कर रहा हूँ, मैं वो कर रहा हूँ, फिर आप ना दो कश्ती में सवार हो जाते हैं, ना वो हो पाती है ना वो पाती है। तो
हम्म।
इसलिए जो ज़रूरी है ना तो काइंडली आप फिर वो करें पहले ना। जैसे आइल्स बहुत ज़रूरी है, वो करें, फिर उसके बाद जो आपने रादर करना है वो आप करेंगे।
और दूसरा वो जो कंपटीशन है मैम, वो ना 2-3 घंटे का है। आप पहले एक दफ़ा ले लेना कोई वर्कशॉप, तो बाद में आप हिट एंड ट्रायल करना उसी दिन जब होगा। चलें, एक्सपीरियंस आ जाएगा, बाकी आप उसे फोकस दें। ये जो मेन आईआरटी ऐसा, क्योंकि आपका जो ओवरऑल परफॉर्मेंस है वो बेहतर है, तो अगर आप इधर उधर डेविएट हो जाएं तो वो भी एक इशू हो सकता है।
हम्म। You're right.